What are the most difficult problems he or she will face in 2008?
There you go. Why don't we just ask Osama Obama?
And over the last 15 months, we've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been in 57 states. I think one left to go. One left to go. Alaska and Hawaii I was not allowed to go to even.
There's never been a day in the last 4 years I've been proud to be his vice president. Not one single day.
But resist we much. We must and we will much about that.
Hey, I'm with the 11th Amendment, so is it the 11th Amendment that 14th is it? Whatever it is, I'm with the Constitution of the United States.
No further sales of assault weapons. We avow the First Amendment. We stand with that and say that people have a right to have a gun to protect themselves in their homes and their jobs, wherever.
On this Memorial Day, as our nation honors its unbroken line of fallen heroes, and I see many of them in the audience here today.
As Barack says, a three-letter word. Jobs. J-O-B-S. Jobs.
I stand here as a freed slave, as a freed slave, as a freed slave.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy.
I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream African American.
You know, I forgot he was black tonight for an hour.
Today we have two Vietnams, side by side, North and South. We may not agree with all that North Vietnam is doing, but they are living in peace. I would look for a better human rights record for North Vietnam, but they're living side by side.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
You declared Democrats have a common sense plan to help bring down skyrocketing gas prices. It's a record high in the history of gasoline. What happened?
Well, it's almost 3 times what it was when President Bush took office. It was $1 something when he took office. Now it's $2.56 on average, but it's higher
No, I
in
think
California.
$3.50 they're saying now.
$3.50, oh, down 6 cents.
We have 3 branches of government. We have a House, we have a Senate, we have a President. We have a House, we have a Senate, we have a President. We have a House, we have a Senate, we have a President.
I took the initiative in creating the Internet.
In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven. I'm not joking.
And I also am told that Chuck Graham, state senator, is here. Chuck, stand up. Chuck, good to see you. Oh. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you.
And guess what this liberal would be all about? This liberal will be all about socializing, basically taking over and the government running all of your companies.
I've also asked the school board to make a part of every day some kind of anti-violence, anti-gun message. We need to do this every day of the week and just really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way.
How well it is that we have lasted some 400 years operating under a Constitution that clearly defines what is constitutional and what is not.